What is going on? Today we are talking about Life Token, a brand new token that has hit the charts at number one. And we're going to decipher whether or not this is something you and I should invest our hard-earned money in, okay? And you and I are cowboys here, and we're just trying to figure out all these different tokens that are coming out. Some are good, some are bad. Some people have don't mind a meme token or a meme coin, and some people are like, no, meme tokens and meme coins all like are terrible. And then you get these ones where like, that's curious. We need to take a deeper dive, a deeper look into this. I mean, it's not no Jindu Inu, you know what I'm saying? It's not no Pokeball. It's like a life token. It kind of sounds a little funny, but let's get into it. If you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. I'm on a journey to one Bitcoin, and I'm just exploring this whole crypto world. I call it the Wild West because I just don't know what's going to happen, right? It's wild. It's the Wild West. You might find some gems, you might find some scams, you might find some villains and some heroes, and you just don't know who to trust. And so you and I are cowboys. We're just trying to stick together here. If you want to follow along in my journey, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell for any new updates on any timely information. And of course, if you are feeling particularly generous today during this video, I would ask you to go ahead and hit that like button. I really appreciate it. It helps with the search of the videos and all that kind of stuff. Now, Life Token is a token about saving people from suicide, or like aiding suicide prevention charities. Now, let me just say this off the cuff. I'm not sponsored by this. I found it out because it's number one on CoinMarketCap. That's the reason why I'm covering this this coin. I honestly opened it up. I thought it was going to be a meme coin, but I do have some run-ins with some people who have tried to commit suicide, failed an attempt, went into rehab, and I visited them multiple times. Two people. Okay, I myself have not struggled with this. I know some people. So let's just say off the bat that if you are struggling with that, I personally have my own convictions and personal beliefs about that. I don't believe that you should, and anything is worth that. And I hope this comes off genuine. I hope this is not like some pandering thing. I don't want to be like that. I think you should call for some help. I think you should. There's like some hotlines and stuff like that you could call. I could put it in the description. I think. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's tough. I don't want to belabor this point, but I think it should be worth mentioning that people who feel like their lives are not worth living and not worth, worthless essentially. I think those people are believing a lie. I think your lives are worth a lot. My personal conviction is that every life is created, and that it's special and has intrinsic value and worth, and I believe that there's a God that does that, but there is value and there's worth in every single life, and if you know anyone who's struggling with this kind of stuff, I mean, it's very tough to be there for that person. I personally, I didn't mean to talk about all this, you know what I mean, but it is very, very difficult to be there for a person who wants to take their life, who's depressed to the point where they want to take their life, because it brings in a whole bunch of other factors like how does the other people deal, and are you selfish for like understanding how it affects you, and it's a very complicated mess. Maybe I could talk about this. I'm not any kind of qualified to talk about this. Actually, I'm the last person qualified to talk about this, but it does hit me on a personal level. So yeah, let's get into this. I mean, it's too sad. This is too sad, but I think it's a serious topic, and so let's get into this. It is number one on the coin market cap. Number one, bam, over Shiba Inu, over Bitcoin, over HODL. And so when we're going through here, we're looking at 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Yeah, 6 zeros, 9. So, I expect it to kill a zero anytime soon. 6 zeros, 9, 7. So I expect it to kill a zero. It looks like it moonshot already, and it's dropped down, and now it's on its way back up again. So it looks like you see this ascending. This is volume. This is an ascending volume trend, and so we could essentially assume that, hey, this might shoot up again because someone took profit here. It could shoot up again. Look, you could spend your money how you want to. I personally don't know about these. It's really early. Like, look at this. This just got listed May 18th. It's very difficult. Like, it's very difficult to tell. So I'd want to see. I'd want to wait. But now might be a good time. I mean, you just never know. Let's take it to the first day. This first day kind of clears it up for us. Look, you can see this on the run up again. So yeah, this might be a good time to buy. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a cowboy here, right? I'm not qualified to give you any kind of advice. I just started my YouTube journey, my crypto journey this year. Okay, I'm not qualified for this kind of stuff. So the sensible thing, this is on Binance Smart Chain. So you buy this just like you buy SafeMoon. Take the copy address, go into the browser in your Trust wallet, put that into PancakeSwap, and then you could buy it with BNB. Now the Life Token website is interesting, right? So like every 40 seconds, someone commits suicide. The Life Token is a charity-oriented token on the Binance Smart Chain. Our goal is to aid suicide prevention charities all over the world to help save lives. Okay, an amount raised for suicide prevention. Get this, $2 million, guys. Look. I don't know if you think this is a meme coin. I don't know. I just found, right, I just read that along with you for the first time. That is an incredible amount of money inside what, 14 days? Tell me, this is the power of crypto. Tell me what other way is possible for a bunch of, regular people to raise $2 million in 14 days. You understand how incredibly difficult that is, and then to just donate that to suicide prevention charities. And these charities cover things like depression, like counseling and stuff like that, and anxiety. I'm not too sure, right? I'm not there. I don't have that illness. I don't have that. I don't struggle with that, that thing in my life, but I do understand. Look, I'm just trying to level with you. I'm a pastor. I've dealt with this in the past, and I honestly felt unqualified to deal with this. And so to raise money for people who are qualified to deal with depression and suicide, I mean, it is an amazing thing. Actually, it's quite amazing. Like, look, oh gosh, okay. So I am a pastor. I pastored for a very long time, 9 years in ministry, and over the 9 years, I've dealt with is a hard word. I've come into contact with people who are kids, young adults who are clinically depressed, severely depressed, have to be on medication. They cut themselves. They want to kill themselves. I've had people who had 2 suicide attempts on me, and it's just, and they believe a lie, right? And they come to you crying for help, expecting help, and then when you try and they're not healed and they don't feel healed, then they're like, all hope is gone. And now I, as the person trying to help, feel helpless. And so to raise $2 million for professionals to go in and do what they need to do, I think that's a very, very worthy cause. Inside, and the time frame, remember the time frame, it's only 14 days. It's crazy. This is crazy. It's a crazy amount. Market cap over 5 million. This is great. Look, I don't have anything bad to say about these guys. I want to interview them on my show here. Redistribution, Reflect token, 5% fee, 3% fee is donated on every transaction. Looks like charities weekly, and then 1% fee is set aside for marketing promotion, which is important. 1% fee is burned, so it's a deflationary. It's rising. The price for it is rising. So I want to see the roadmap here in Q2. Influencer marketing, weekly AMAs, bigger community, 10,000 holders. That's okay. NFT marketplace. Look. Y'all are doing it wrong. You need to go to these charities, and you need these stories. I'm telling you guys right now, Life Token, if you guys are watching this video, you don't need this bigger community donations are planned. Like, that doesn't resound a lot with me. You need to hire a videographer. You need to hire someone who's a good copywriter, good storyteller, and write down stories here. This is like, for someone like me who has personal run-ins with people who have suicide, like, I think you need to cover 2 things. One, people who are saved and they have like some kind of testimony, who have like, man, I was saved, and testimony and stuff like that. And 2, people who are like feeling helpless about trying to help people. I've read two books, And I've watched countless of videos of how to counsel this, and I still came why I walked off helpless. And then to even top that, I couldn't even like express my frustration because the other person is, severely depressed. So it's like selfish of me to kind of like say, oh, woe's me, I mean, like I'm the one struggling here. I don't know, I feel helpless. No, like I had to block that and set that away and just focus my energy on. And then when that kind of didn't work out, and it didn't work out for me, it's like you're kind of left just wondering, you know what I mean? You're just kind of left like just hanging. So that's what you need. You need to develop like tools and resources. Boy, that's what you guys need. Create our own suicide hotline. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking. You don't need NFTs. You don't need that. You don't need to get in the game. Everyone's got NFTs. You don't need merch. You don't need merch, dude. That's what I want to see. If I would be more inclined to see, like, I buy up storytellers, buy up some videographers, and let's find this. You know what I'm saying? Liquidity locked. Okay, no problem. Donations, and here's their first donation of $1,000. Crisis text line, which is great. Gem Foundation, another $1,000. And this is them thanking them. This is great. And this explanation, they're on, CoinGecko and all that stuff. And oh, they're audited. Great. They're audited. Awesome. Awesome. And they're fully doxed. Look at this. Here's the team. If you don't know what dox means, it just means we just know the team. He's Niels from 24 years. Hey, Mr. Niels, I'd love to interview you. I'd love to have you on this show if you're out there. And the marketing, of course, that's important. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, this is a great project. I'm not saying buy it. I'm not saying not buy it. I'm saying do your research. I'm definitely saying check it out. And look, I just feel called to say this. Look, I'm a pastor. You know where I stand with this kind of stuff. Look, if you don't know, like, if you're believing a lie out there, look, it's wrong. It really is a lie. And I know I don't want to say that flippantly because I don't want to take into account the things that you struggle with, and reduce the severity. And it's really just kind of just different to pander about God and Christianity and all that stuff. But I really do suggest that you find someone. I mean, you can contact me, honestly. Contact me, find me on Telegram or whatever, find me on email or whatever. This is different. And if you are there, and if you're someone out there, I don't know what to say. Look, I don't know what to say to you. I'm sorry. But I do know that your life is very, very valuable and intrinsically worth to someone who created you. And I believe that's God. Now, the second thing is, and I don't care if I lose subscribers for that, honestly. That's honestly what I care about the most. So if I lose subscribers, no problem. The second thing is people who do struggle with, this is my personal struggle, people who struggle with other people who are, depressed and have suicidal thoughts. And what I've found that works, if anything that works, is your presence. Is that I didn't know what to say or how to say it. I didn't know how to, there's no real rationalizing them out of depression. That doesn't make sense. I mean, there's a lot of mental gymnastics that you have to commit to try to get there. But I do realize that presence was where I was most effective. That my presence, my being there, time in their vicinity, their area, time spent with them, that has typically worked. And I'm not sure if that's the best advice. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I clinician. Okay, I've got a little lizard brain in here, but I do know this: if you're around them, I think that helps. And there's a lot of resources out there. Go find them. Go find better people than me. Who am I? I'm nobody, right? So anyway, I rambled during this video. I hope it came off genuine. I don't mean it to be like anything other than that. Anyway, I just have a lot of history with it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Little lizard brains, little cowboy brains. So thank you for letting me be a little bit more vulnerable during this video. Anyway, thanks so much. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the likes, please, if you're feeling generous, of course. Anyway, thanks so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon.